Alright, YouTube, David Harry here. Now what it was, the other day I was fooling around with one of my video edits and I was doing some keying on it, but then I realised I had a green t-shirt on in the video and things weren't going to go so well because of the green t-shirt, obviously, because I was keying to green. Anyway, so I thought after doing that, there's a couple of things I might want to try out with this. So basically what I'm going to do with this video is just do some simple examples of some stuff. Now a couple of things to bear in mind here. I've not gone crazy to do the keying, so I've not gone into any kind of minute detail to get the perfect key. This is just a general wash of a key. Also on top of that as well, I'm using me t-shirt put back to front and inside out. I don't even know why I put it inside out, to be honest, but I have. Anyway, so what it is, there's obviously stitching here and there's a logo under here which is very faint popping through. However, essentially it's a green t-shirt now, which should help me. So what I'm going to do is right now, this is my first key. So I'm just keying this t-shirt out and hopefully we should be able to get an idea of what's going on. Now, like I said, the key won't be perfect. I'm not going to spend too long just keying. It's going to be just an overview of a key, just to show the actual mechanics of a certain thing to do. So this would work really well if somebody else is going to spend time doing the keying and like light the green properly and like do a proper even light and all that type of stuff. Anyways, so right now what you're seeing is me with my t-shirt keyed. And right now what we're looking at is just a base track of black, so it won't match the background per se because there's detail in the background, but we should be seeing black for the best part in the keyed area here. Anyway, so what I'm going to do is right now, I don't know what I've gone to, but it will be something which has got nothing to do with the shot. In fact, hold on, I wonder if can I get a picture of the Taj Mahal or the Empire State Building, one of the two. So hopefully the Taj Mahal or the Empire State Building, possibly both of them alternating, are now within my keyed area. So hopefully this is looking a bit mad. Like I say, it's not necessarily the best key in the world, but it's just the overview. Now let me stop that. Okay, now what I'm going to do is do another key which is gonna afford me a bit more like creativity. So right now what I'm doing, everything relies on the camera being locked off and to a degree other things within the scene being locked off, but most importantly consistent lighting. So just then when I did that key, that was me just keying the green and just throwing anything in the track underneath. Now what I'm going to do, and I don't know whether we can see this, in fact watch the screen right now and have a look at the background, because what I'm about to do is change the background for what I'm calling my background plate. Okay, so now see if you can see a difference with the background. When I clicked my fingers just then, I just switched to a background there, which is the background that I am against. But now what it is, I've keyed myself so that I appear to be looking straight through myself to that background there, yeah? So in effect what's going on right now, the key that I've got is keying through to a layer which is exactly the same as what the background is that I'm shooting. So basically what I've done, I've moved out of the way of the what's in the shot and moved the chair out of the shot as well. So what's happening right now, what we're seeing is maybe a better looking type of key. Let me just do something weird. Say a better looking type of key, because this one is going to look like it's a bit more effecty because we are getting still to see the background. Now this can be achieved, outdoors and in other ways as well, but only it becomes more difficult when you've got like changing light or the camera's moving and stuff like that. So like I say, right now I took a clean background plate, as it were, of what's behind me, and then that is what's actually being keyed inside the green area here. So that should be fun. Now on top of that, I'm wondering, can I do something else here? Okay, right, I'm gonna try and key myself as well underneath here. So right now I should be somewhere, my face should be down here doing something, I don't know. If it's worked, it hopefully will look mad. I don't know if it's going to have worked though. Anyway, so let me just go back to normal. Right, so now what I'm going to do is pretty much the same thing, but this one's going to be quite difficult because what it is, this chair that I'm on here is going to move and stuff. So what I'm going to do in a second, I'm going to try and stay as still as I possibly can as I'm talking. And what I'm going to do is use another plate, but with the chair in. And let's see if I can key through myself, as it were, and we still see the chair behind me and also the background behind that. That way of doing stuff becomes even a little bit more creative, or a bit more kind of like, it's a bit more like effects work in that point, do you know what I mean? But very simply done. So let me just try and get the position here. Now the other thing as well, when I do this, we won't be able to see me making indents into the back of the chair or the chair move, because these are going to be locked off as best as possible. So right now, hopefully what we're seeing here right now, and this all depends upon if I've managed to get the chair into the exact same position that it was in right now when I do the clean frame, as it were, or my keyed frame. So what we should be seeing is me looking through me, or looking through me, but still seeing the chair there. But that chair is composited from 2 separate shots, so you might be able to still see the handles here. This is the live shot, or the real shot, as it were, the shot that I'm in talking right now. But then we should be able to still see the chair behind me a bit. It might not be matched up properly though, and things might be going a bit mad with it, but we still should be able to see it there. And that's the plate shot, the clean plate with the back of the chair on. And like I say, we can't see me pushing into its back or anything, and it bowing or anything like that with the mesh on the back of the chair. That's just going to be too difficult. That is special. That's going into special effects, or at least stuff beyond my scope of being able to do these things. Anyways, yeah, so there we go. And let me just think. What should I go back to? I know. I'll go right back now to just something which is just a bog standard green keying, and I don't know, maybe a star field or something like that. Something just a little bit weirder to finish the video. Yeah, so there we go then. If anybody's come across this video, and like I say, it's very rough, the keying was not amazing or anything like that, but if anyone's come across this video, let us know in the comments if you'd like me to do something with a bit of detail to show exactly how it's done, because you can do this with nearly any video editing software. Any video editing software that's got a keying plugin in it or something like that, gives you the ability to key. You could easily do this with anything really, and all you got to do is just have like some half decent lighting, but just keep everything locked off and just make sure that your lighting doesn't change for the backgrounds and stuff like that. Anyway, so let me know in the comments what you've thought of this. Is this indeed stuff people want to know about? I don't know. Anyways, I'm David Harry. Thank you very much for watching this video. Take care and goodbye now.